Hi, everybody. Okay. TGIF, happy Friday. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Hi, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I had to postpone this live from earlier. I had to make dinner. Had to get dinner done and made and my honey fed. Hi. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I need to shut my door here. 2 secs. Okay. All right. Come on in, everybody. Hi, everyone. Do you see a difference? Dyed the hairs. Washed out the gray and the streaks and the wedding hair. I let them. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you for being a member, and everybody else that are members. Thank you, all of you. And those of you that are just here and pressing the like button every time I'm on, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you very much. The like button is any YouTuber's best friend. So please press the like button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it keeps our channels going. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I hope you all had a good day today. I hope you all had a good week. It's been a crazy week so far. The whole Nancy Guthrie thing. I have to say it's on my mind 24 hours a day right now. Yeah. I think it's on everybody's minds right now. But, Savvy brought up a good point today. He says to me, he says, Terry, he says, what about all the other people that have been kidnapped? Why aren't they getting coverage like this? And I'm like, yeah, you're right, you're right. He's right. But this is the way things are playing out, and that's just the way it unfortunately has to be right now. So yeah. Hi everyone, come on in. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. And so we're gonna I don't know what we're gonna do tonight, honestly. I don't really know. I've got this labeled as question and answer session. I might do that, maybe. Anyway, so back to Nancy. I've been trying to read the situation all day today. Like I was just head first doing it. And I think I am still correct on a location area. I'm not going to say it. But I'm getting a few strange things today that I think I can say. I'm pretty sure they're not watching my channel, but um, so just things. Guys know how I do when I'm listening to my sessions and stuff. Okay, so just half an hour ago, I'm getting train tracks. I'm hearing trains, which does match with the area I'm reading. I'm also getting that the I'm getting the male. I'm actually hearing he's obsessed with computers. obsessed with computers, which would explain why they're asking for crypto and all that. Um, I'm getting that he is like sitting at his computer obsessing. Um, and I'm hearing wallet, wallet, wallet. So he's like checking his crypto wallet constantly, constantly. Um, I'm also getting that they're younger people, like younger, like in their 20s, I would say, like fresh out of university or college type age. And the craziest thing of all is I'm actually getting that there is a wherever they are, I'm getting that somebody near them has a baby. There's a baby nearby. There's a baby. Like I'm flat out getting I can hear the spirit. They're telling me I hear a baby. I hear a baby. So somebody nearby has a baby, whether it be like in the same building or next to the building they're in or that type of thing. I'm getting she's they've got her locked in something. She's locked in something like I keep wanting to say a shed, like a shed, an outer building. It's a like an outer like I keep wanting to say like de- falling down, decrepit, abandoned building, shed type thing. Yeah. Yeah. So hi everyone. Maybe a neighbor. No, well, yeah, a neighbor of wherever they are right now. Yeah. Yeah. What spirit box? I haven't done a spirit box. What do you mean, Liz? What spirit box? I haven't done a spirit box on Nancy. I did get a white vehicle, yes, in my reading. I did. But I wasn't getting, well, I was getting more like a, I kept wanting to say like a Jeep Laredo. Um, Something kind of like that size. So yeah, those of you that know. Oh, then I don't want to know, Liz. Please don't tell me. I don't want to know, honey. Okay? I don't want to know. Please. I don't want to know. Please don't. I don't want to know. Um, I don't want to know nothing. Okay, yeah, so white vehicle, yes, I'm getting a white. It could be a van, but I'm seeing white, something that kind of looks like a. I keep wanting to say Jeep Laredo or like a Jeep Grand Cherokee type style. Okay, it could be just the size of vehicle I'm getting. So if it is a van, it could be one of those newer ones. They're kind of like the Sprinter, not a Sprinter van, but anyways, you know what I'm getting at. Um, and honestly, they could be freaking like a college student. They could be like a college university student. or just gotten out of school? Are they a university student in the sports? Like, are they in the sports in the university? Are they? Anyways, they have, well, it's obvious they have made some seriously bad life choices. And again, like I said, in the last couple of days, we've been talking about this in my reading on the whole thing. Again, I'm still getting it's about Savannah, some sort of hatred, some sort of hatred with her, like it, and it very well could possibly have to do with the Olympics. Her talking, I've said this already, but her doing the Olympics, they have a problem with that. Um, and also, I said this was it yesterday? I was live talking about it, or day before. I can't remember now. Anyways, it very well could be somebody that's been stalking her, stalking Savannah. Um, yeah, like I I get that very strongly. Stalking her, mostly via the internet. I'm getting. Like, they better, I hope that the FBI and them, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're checking Savannah's social media is like, I imagine she has a lot of social media presence, but they need to be looking at people who have like commented on her stuff, like a viewer, a commenter, somebody has been watching. You know why I'm saying this is I'm getting the same stalker vibe I got with Brian Koberger. Those you remember me telling you about, the readings, Idaho 4. Stalker. I'm getting the same vibe. So I'm getting same scenario in the Stalker Avenue here. And that's totally what it is. And I'm getting to the point where they were getting to a point where the stalker was getting pissed off at her. Like instead of being infatuated with her, they now hate her for some reason. And so they have gone after her mother to harm Savannah. I'm positive of it. I'm positive. Um, and I'm not reading the chat right now, so just give me a minute while I get all this out. You guys know when I'm kind of reading, I don't read the chat, okay? So that's what I'm getting. I still getting a woman with him, but then now I'm hearing a baby. Holy crap, maybe they have a baby? I don't know. I'm getting a baby. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's them or if there's a baby in the same building. I'm not sure here. The other thing is I've already mentioned this. I was getting, thank you very much for joining, Kay Sloan. Thank you, babe. I was getting Muslim, right? I'm getting Muslim. I might be wrong on that, but uh, I'm getting religion conflict. Okay, so when you have two religious people, two religion conflict, right? There's no other word for it. Conflict. it might not be Muslim, but it's something, and they don't like how Christian Nancy is, and probably Savannah too. I don't know. I don't know Savannah or anything about her. They don't like the Christian aspect. So that's the other thing I'm getting at, is I'm getting that whoever she's with, they are seriously into religion too. Like they're obsessing on their religion. I keep wanting to say the Quran, like they're obsessively reading their Bible or whatever they're reading. Okay, and then I'm getting, I hope this is a damn good sign. I hope this is a good sign, but please tell me. I'm getting that Nancy might be still okay, or I might be behind. I don't know if I'm behind in time or not, but I'm getting that she might be still okay enough that she's trying to engage with them about religion. I'm getting that she's trying to communicate, at least like communicate somehow with religion. She's trying to like appease them, like trying to like, I don't know, try to form like a bit of a communication line a little bit, like, so she's trying to, I hope that makes sense on what I'm trying to say. She's trying to communicate religion as just something to kind of maybe calm them down a bit, or yeah, like for example, like actively trying to get them to pray with her, that type of thing. Like I can see her praying, and I'm getting that praying, and she's trying to get them to like do it with her type thing. Okay, I'm definitely getting Muslim. Like, holy crap. I'm seeing them on the floor doing their prayers and stuff. It's got to be Muslim, right? That's what the Muslim faith, right? They get on the blanket and they pray, right? They prostrate. Something like that, okay? That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting I don't want to upset people. I'm getting she's been hurt. But I think she's still okay. Like she's still, unless I'm communicating unconsciously, like if I'm getting unconscious communication, which can happen. Um, I've had it before. I'm still not reading the chat. I've had it before where I can communicate with someone if they are alive still. Like it's I don't even know how it's working, but it does. They're alive, but they're like unconscious, or like in a coma, or like has dementia. I can get communication from them. They're still alive, so that might be what I'm getting. I'm hoping that's what I'm getting. I hope I'm getting. like I keep wanting to say unconscious communication, and that she's still alive. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'm getting I think that's what it is. Because I'm not hearing female. I'm not hearing female from the spirit. Like when I'm trying to read it, and I'm a clairaudient, you guys know that. I'm not hearing female tone. Excuse me. I'm hearing male. So that's a good sign. I'm taking that as a very good sign. Okay? If I was hearing female, and I'm not hearing female, so I'm just going to keep sticking with that's a good sign. Okay? So that's just the new stuff I've picked up today. Train. They're near train tracks, which makes sense. It totally makes sense. Those of you that live in Arizona know there's train tracks everywhere. Getting train tracks and getting the guy is obsessed with his computer to the point where I was actually like a bit nervous. I'm like, shit, maybe he's watching my channel. But obsessed with computer, and he is obsessively checking his crypto wallet. Um, could be newly out of college or university, or is still in college and university. That age, yeah. Anyways, hi everyone. It's difficult, and I keep and um, for some reason I keep hearing the word Texas. Texas. I hopefully that's a good sign that I'm correct. Texas. Maybe they were originally from Texas. Um, there's no possible way they could be in Texas. Uh, well, I guess they could have made it to Texas by now, but I'm not getting them traveling. I'm not getting movement. I could be wrong, of course, but it's been what, 5 days? Yeah, I guess they could have gotten to Texas by now. I know from Tucson to New Mexico it's like 6 hours or something, maybe 8 hours. And then I don't know how long it takes to get across New Mexico, but anyways, I keep hearing the word Texas, and I think I know what that means. I'll just leave it at that. Hi, Dara. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, somebody was asking about the house or the building. I explained this the other day. I'm seeing a ranch, actually. I'm getting an run down. I guess you would call it a ranch. It used to be a ranch at one point. I'm getting a rundown building, like a rundown house. I see it. It's actually like a rancher style house, one level, one floor, rundown, old, beat up, abandoned. It looks like it's been abandoned for a while. House. And then there is like a bar. It's either a barn or a garage that is in the shape. Sometimes people have barns and they've turned them into their garage. They're that style of roof. So it's either a barn or a garage. I'm getting most likely a garage with two doors. Maybe one door, but and it's Arizona. So, and I'm seeing, so the yard is like totally overgrown. I'm seeing a huge tree in the front. There's a big tree. It would probably be a salt cedar, a large salt cedar. There's probably, which is everywhere in Arizona, but and a large yucca tree. Rundown property. It's run down. It's like nobody lives there. Nobody lives there, and I'm getting that he's using the place for. I think he's using. I'm getting he's using this place just for this. He doesn't live there or nothing. They took her there because it's out of the way and nobody would ever suspect anything. I'm getting they're out of the city. They're not in Tucson anymore. According to my readings, in my opinion, so take it as you see it. I am not in Tucson. They've gone east. That's all I'm saying. Um, like I said yesterday, I passed on my reading to authorities. And whatever, take it or leave it. Whatever they do, if they ignore me, whatever. At least I've got it off my chest, and I know I've done what I can do. Hopefully they listen, because I have been right before. So ranch, an old ranch. See, in southern Arizona, like especially in Cochise County, I'm not getting Pima County, I'm getting Cochise County. They're in Cochise County. Um, there's a lot of abandoned, like old properties everywhere there, where um, snowbirds, people come and they go there in the wintertime, and then during the summer they're up here, right? There's snowbird properties everywhere. And there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of properties that are just sitting empty. And that's the scenario I'm getting here. They're using one of these empty properties. Yep. And nobody would ever know. So, yeah. Speedway gas station. Speedway, Krista, Speedway is a major street that runs through Tucson. So there would be a lot of gas stations on Speedway. Speedway is like a big thoroughfare. Um, they might be looking at camera footage from the guy. If I'm sure there's probably a gas station close to where the intersections to Nancy's place was. Excuse me. Yeah, so okay. So let me pay attention to chat now for a minute. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. So that's everything I'm reading. If I get anything else, I'll just start talking about it. You guys know that. I was going to pull up Google Earth. I have been on Google Earth for a good chunk of the day. But honestly, I'm scared to. That's just how I always take all of this so seriously. Like I will not do anything to compromise nothing. Like if I'm they could be watching right now. So I just don't feel safe showing stuff, right? So I have had a few people send me nasty comments saying, "Well, why even talk about it if you're not going to show us or tell us?" Well, use your head, please. Use your brain. This is about Nancy, not whether you get to hear what I think the address of the place is? No. This is about Nancy and her family and nobody else. That's why. And I would never, ever, ever do anything to compromise a case or nothing like that. I never would. That's why. Yeah, I've been watching too. There's been quite a bit of activity today. So they got another ransom letter today. What, a couple hours ago or an hour ago or something? That sucks. That, I guess it said there is no proof of life on it. They didn't apply a proof of life. That's tough. That's tough. I feel very, very bad for her family. I don't know how they're coping. I don't know how they're coping, honestly. I'm sure they have a lot of people around them right now giving them support, but it's got to be tough. People are rude. I know. I just welcome to my block list. Welcome to the block list. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say, honestly. It's been eating me up inside. I've been very, like, in past couple of days, I've been very anxious. Like, just my anxiety's been really high. And I'm sure all of you are going through it too. So, sensitives, yeah, I have to protect myself. Exactly. This is about the lady's life. Exactly, Aggie. You're right. But mostly, though, the messages to me have been amazing. I've only had 2 people that were nasty, so um, I'm very thankful for that. Thank you, everybody. People have been understanding about why I didn't want to say anything to law enforcement, and then gently encouraging me to do it, and so I did. But I don't know. I'll never hear anything back. I don't know if they're actually taking me seriously or not. Realistically, probably not. My friend is, but they're not they're not listening to me. There's no way. I don't believe it. The people are good with the internet. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Whoever this is, they're obsessed with computers. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Yeah, it's very emotional. Yep. So, yeah. And I'm picking up something as well about university. That's a big university. Does this person go to ASU, maybe? Are they an ASU? That's see. Are they an ASU student or were an ASU student? I'm hearing campus as well. Campus. So ASU. Are they? Maybe they're an exchange student. I don't know. No. Maybe. I don't know if there's. I'm just pondering now. They never take seconds seriously. No, I know. I know. Once in a while, though, I get lucky and I get in touch with a detective that does listen, and those detectives are amazing. Things get done. when they get involved. But they're very far and in between. There's not very many of them. What? You saw on Facebook they arrested Annie and her husband today? No, they haven't. Where did you see that, Charmin? That's gotta be wrong. If they arrested them, it would be all over YouTube right now. But people are starting to post things that aren't right, you know? Ah, thank you, Liz. Thank you, babe. If they have cell phones, yes, Sherry. I'm getting yes, they definitely have cell phones. Definitely has cell phones. He's definitely has he's using a laptop, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's not true, Charmin. If it was, it would be all over the place, honey. It would be everywhere if that was true. Um, yeah, definitely cell phones, definitely. I'm getting law enforcement is doing their very best. They're like one of the questions was, is there DNA in the house? Um, was there DNA in Nancy's house? I don't know. But if I could just do a quick ask my guides. There might be, I'm getting, but this person knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. I'm getting they took every precaution that they could. Um, but hopefully agents are getting down. I'm sure they are. They're getting down to where they're even looking for hair, like hair strands on the floor. All it takes is one hair for them to DNA sample. So there might be one hair that they find, but if they're not in the DNA bank, then it's irrelevant. Huh. It's crazy. The location I have, I can't stop seeing it. I can't stop seeing it in my head. I swear I've seen the place before. Like, I swear I've probably driven past it. Oh, thank you very much, Liz. Thank you very much for your super chat, babe. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I feel like I've seen the place. I wish I could show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, I guess I kind of could. I highly doubt they're watching my channel, right? Yeah, I saw JLR's. Yeah, in Arizona, yeah. There's another one. He won't contact me. He should. He won't contact me. He should, though. I know the area like the back of my hand. Anyways, you know what? I might pull up Google Earth. Let me just see. What do I have? One sec. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? I think I will pull up Google Earth. I'm just not going to show you guys like where exactly I'm picking up. How's that sound? Okay, let's just start at Arizona University. Actually, we'll just start you in Tucson. How's that? So give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to pull up the screen. Tucson. Okay. I'm going to screen share now. Give me a sec. Where is it? Close my little window. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to remove my little jar so that's not in the way. Okay, so we're looking at Tucson. Hi, everybody. Oh, that's me. One sec. TGIF, happy Friday. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, so let's look at the map. You guys can see the map? You guys can see it? Everything okay? Let me know in the chat. You can see the map. Yes, you can see it? Okay. Okay. All right. So we are looking at Tucson. Welcome to Tucson. Would you guys like to see where I used to live? So I'll show you. I can show you. Yeah, I can show you some stuff here. Okay. So Nancy's place. Okay, why is it looking funny for me? Okay, so Nancy's place is along the hills. Okay, so the Catalina foothills. Okay, so this is where Nancy's house is, in here. Okay, this is downtown Tucson here. And then, remember I was telling you guys I could see them going over the mountain. Okay, over the mountain pass. Well, there is a pass here called Reddington Pass. Where is it? Okay, so here's Reddington. Well, there's a dirt road that goes all the way over the mountain and comes out right out into, it comes out here, I think. It comes right out into like downtown Tucson. Okay, so, and it's directly east. Okay, so you take the dirt road over the mountaintop and then you're down. And so it's east. Okay, and I've been reading they went east. So that's what I'm getting. They took the loggy road or the dirt road up over the mountain. Or the only other option to go east is to up here. Where is it? Oh no, that's Phoenix. There's only one other option, and it's highway. I don't know what the highway number is, but it's up here. San Manuel. Anyways, it's up here, and it's the only other option out east. Okay, so they went over the mountain here, over the Reddington Pass, down into this valley here, which is where I used to live. That's why it's like absolutely dinging at me. I'm like, holy crap. Okay, so this is where I used to live. It is in the middle of nowhere. Boonsville. Reddington Pass. And it goes down to a little place called Cascabel. And this is where I used to live. Out in the middle of nowhere. This was my road. This was my road to my house. So, that's what I'm getting. They took her down here. And this is heavily transported every day by illegals. Illegals come through here all the time. This is how they get people up to Tucson without having to take them up the highway. They cut them up over the desert and then take these back roads. And so that's what I'm getting. They took the back road over the mountain down. So down through the valley here to Benson, Arizona, where I used to live. Okay, so we're actually back up high here. Okay, turn around, Tara. Going the wrong direction. Karchner Caverns. Okay, so you come down out of the mountain. Am I going backwards here? Give me a sec. Show. Wow, I'm going backwards. Give me a second here. There we are. Okay, Benson. All right, so they come out of the mountain, come down, and then they hit up onto I-10 again. Okay, so I-10 is the main highway through the state. Okay, so they jump on I-10 and then head east. They drive east. Pay attention to the map, everybody. East, right? East. 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 See it? So there's a lot of ranches out here that have been abandoned. They're just like empty. Their owners are on the other side of the country most of the year. They're snowbird properties. So there's a lot to be searched out here. See, they're everywhere. And each property is huge. Like some of these properties are 1,000 acres. So this is the highway out east, and this takes you to New Mexico. San Simon, Port of Entry. And there, now you're in New Mexico. I haven't picked up anything in New Mexico. I'm not getting any dings in New Mexico. Like, it hasn't crossed my mind at all. And I was picking up Texas, but I highly doubt they have made it all the way across New Mexico into Texas by now. There's no way. No way. And, like, Texas is huge, too. Texas takes 2 or 3 days to go across. So, no, I don't think so. I see this guy is obsessed and sitting on his computer constantly. That's what this guy is doing. So if you see what I'm meaning now, so this is Catalina Foothills, and you go over the mountain east, down the valley, and then you connect up on I-10 again, east, out of the state. Possibly. Or they're hiding on a ranch somewhere around here or somewhere. Or I'm totally wrong and they're sitting in a dorm at the university. Because for some reason I keep getting university, I keep getting school, campus. I don't know why I keep getting campus. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at here. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm just looking at the chat here. Sherry, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting more like DoorDash. Well, though, if they're out where I think they are, there's no DoorDash out there. They're lucky if they get internet connection. Oh, he's a teacher. I didn't know that. He's a teacher, really? Huh. Isn't that interesting? Weird. You know, when people were showing, somebody sent me a photo of that person's, like, associates and people that they have been known to associate with. Well, that rings a bell for me. The people that are in that picture definitely goes with what I'm saying about the other religion and such. Possibly. If I'm right. I could be totally wrong, but I could also be totally right. So yeah. But all we can do is just leave it with law enforcement and hope that they help her and find her right now. Arizona, There's ASU, or U of A, University of I'm getting ASU, not University of, but I don't know, it could be wrong. So that's what I got from doing a reading today. I spent a good, see that? You guys know what I do? See it right there? I've been working on this like a good chunk of the day. He is a teacher, huh? Isn't that interesting? Something's weird, yeah. Can I see what kind of clothing she's got on? I'm seeing pajamas, yeah, it's not good. I think they took her out. She was in her nightgown. Nightgown or pajamas, I'm seeing. Yeah. He has a band. Yeah, I knew that about the band. I didn't know about being a teacher, though. And Donna, yes, let's just leave it at that, okay? He's been off work this week because, I've been off. Okay. Yeah, the case is driving everybody crazy. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. Thank you. I know. I'm fully aware. Yep, got it. I know. Thank you, everybody. I know. Yep. So, do you guys want to hear what I was listening to? We could do that. I could play that for a second. You guys want to hear it? I haven't done that with this program. Let's see. How do I? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, you want to hear it for a second? Let me know if you guys can hear this, okay? Did you hear that? Watch your ears. This is going to be loud so you can hear it. So take whatever you want from this. Listen.
Thank you.
I'll do it one more time. Crazy. So I listened to that for a good chunk of the day. 100 times over and over and over. And sorry, Sherry, I can't. I can't. I wish it was that easy. I wish I could just go, yep, it says this, this, and this. I'm pretty damn good at it, but yeah, no, it's not that easy. And this isn't a spirit box, by the way. This isn't a spirit box. This is just, I recorded this in my house. You guys know what I do. So that's what I've been listening to, and it's given me a lot of insight. Speaking of which, I wanted to look at train tracks. Okay, there is trains everywhere in Arizona. So the tracks run all the way down I-10. Okay, and the tracks do run out this way. Okay, so the train goes... just like I thought. Okay. Train. All right. And I think it goes to Sun Sites, Cochise. Yeah, okay. This white here, this is crazy here. This is a white, this is a salt, it used to be a salt lake. There's salt flats, just like they have up in Idaho, it's salt flats. Okay, so the train does go where I've been looking. Okay. And I used to live here in St. David. St. David is a Mormon town. I used to live... There's the wash, there's the tracks. Oh my god, I used to live right here. Right? No, wait, were we before the tracks or after the tracks? I can't remember. Oh my god, it's right here. Oh my god, it was right here. Huh, I used to live here. And there's this white trailer here where the two cars are parked. What's the date of this? 2023. This was my house here. My trailer, my first house in Arizona was right here. Interesting to see there's another one. And this was the horse field. Doesn't look like there's horses in it anymore. Wow, and there's another driveway pushed through. What the hell? Anyways, yeah. So I used to live here. And then I bought my house out by Cascabel. Way out here. Way out in Boonesville. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, God. Okay, here I am just doo-dee-doo. Sorry, guys. Not paying attention to the chat and just doing my thing. Sorry. Where are we? Highway 10 tracks. Right here. You can see it now. See this trailer where my mouse is circling? Right there. Right there. And this was the horse field. And then we left there and bought a house up in Boonesville. Out in Boonesville, down here, such a long way. You might be able to actually, oh yeah, here. It's right here. This is my house here. I still own the place. Right here. Oh my God. Right here, right here, right here. Yeah, we had 10 acres here. So, you see what I mean now when I say it's like, if I'm right, it's really remote. These places are really, really remote. I think I'm right. I really do think I'm right here. And luckily, I have told the right person. So anyways, yeah, so this is what it is. You take the dirt road over the mountain pass, and it goes over the mountain right down into Tucson. Right down into downtown Tucson. Right over the mountain. There's a dirt road right here. Goes all the way up and over. It's a beautiful drive, but it's rough. It's dirt road, and it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. And this is how they transport illegals back and forth. And drugs a good chunk of the time. So that's what I'm reading. I got this immediately when we found out Nancy went missing. Immediately, I was like, oh my God, Reddington Pass. So we'll see. It's very, very remote up there. There's like nothing. Remember at first in the very beginning, I was getting a road off, I was getting a car off the edge of the road, or a car off the edge. It still might be the case. If there's two vehicles involved, if I'm correct, there still might be a vehicle up there somewhere along the way that's been ditched, possibly. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, see how it goes? It goes all the way up. There are ranches along the way up top, but not very many. And then it goes all the way down. Reddington Pass. See these pullouts here? This is where they drop illegals off. The scouts will just drop them off in the middle of nowhere and leave them there for them to walk. That's how a lot of them die out in the desert, because it's 110 degrees out there. All right. Lots of cows. It's all free range cattle land. There's cows everywhere. But I'm not getting that she's out here. This is just, it's too remote. There's no way. They wouldn't be, this person, if they're as obsessed with computers as I'm reading, there's no way they'd be out there because they wouldn't get anything. There's no cell reception out there, nothing. It's the middle of nowhere, so yeah. Okay, any questions before I sign off? Anybody have any questions? Anything you want to ask me? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Okay, Linda, whenever, babe. Whenever works, whenever. Just a thumbs up is perfect for me. Thank you. I do, Liz. I do. I do. Sometimes way too much time, actually, but yeah, I can't not do it, if that makes sense. Like, I just can't not do it. Do I feel they're going to find her soon? No, I don't. No, I don't. Not unless there's a breakthrough with this ransom thing. Like, no, I don't. I don't see that they will actually find her. I see that, like, something has to come through with the demands and stuff. Sorry, what, Linda? I'm not doing personal readings right now, honey. Sorry. This is about the case. I'll just answer you once here. Do you think my brother will hold on until I get there tomorrow? Mm. Yes, Linda. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Get going, girl. Get moving. Yes. Excuse me. Yep. Gene is correct. Yep. Talk to him telepathically. He can hear you, Linda. Get moving, girl. Yep. I'm sorry, hun. But yes, yeah. How far of a travel do you have to go? He's unconscious. Okay. He can hear you, hun. He can hear you. He knows you're coming. He's coming. He knows you're coming. Sorry. He knows you're coming, Linda. You're very welcome. You're welcome. You're very welcome. It's what I do. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's super hard. It's just, 9 a.m. Okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. Yeah. He'll be there. He'll be there, hun. You got all of us with you, Linda, okay? Feel the power of hugs and virtual prayers from all of us right now for you, okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. You're welcome. And everybody send prayers to Nancy too, please. I hope I'm right. I'm praying I'm right. I'm praying I'm right. I'm praying I'm right. If I'm right, I'm getting she's still with us. Hmm. Hmm. There you go. Put prayers in the chat, everybody. Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome, everyone. Okay, peeps. So I think I'm gonna. Oh gosh. Is she going to make it when they find her? That's iffy, Charmin. I'm not sure. Not fully sure on that answer. They need to hurry. I said this yesterday. They need to hurry up. I know they're going as fast as they can, but they need to hurry. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. It's time for date night with my husband. Thank you, everybody, for your support and being here with me, and I love it. We're having big things coming for the channel soon, and I'm super excited. Super excited, big things coming. Like, you guys are going to be floored when I'm able to give you the good news. So, yeah. All right. Have a good night, everybody, and I will catch you probably tomorrow. I don't know. I might take a day off tomorrow. We'll see. Keep praying. Keep praying for Nancy.